Friday of the second week of Lent, March 21st, 2025, reflect on our own actions and attitudes. Today's readings convey powerful messages about jealousy, betrayal, and the consequences of not following God's will. In today's first reading, the story of Joseph and his brothers shows how jealousy can lead to destructive actions. Joseph's brothers, envious of his father's favoritism towards him, plot to kill him but ultimately sell him into slavery instead. This act of betrayal not only changes Joseph's life forever but also highlights the consequences of envy and hatred. Similarly, in today's Gospel, Jesus tells the parable of the wicked tenants, who kill the landowner's servants and eventually his son out of greed and jealousy. This parable serves as a warning against rejecting God's messengers and ultimately his Son, Jesus Christ. It shows that those who disregard God's will and act out of selfish desires will face severe consequences. Reflecting on these readings, it is clear that jealousy, betrayal, and disobedience are common themes that have plagued humanity since the beginning of time. Joseph's story serves as a reminder that even those closest to us can fall prey to envy and resentment, leading to actions that can have devastating consequences. Likewise, the parable in Matthew warns us about the dangers of rejecting God and his messengers, as it ultimately leads to destruction and judgment. In both readings, we are called to reflect on our own actions and attitudes towards others. Are we allowing jealousy to cloud our judgment and lead us astray? Are we willing to betray and harm others in pursuit of our own selfish desires? These are important questions that require deep introspection and self-reflection. Furthermore, these readings also challenge us to consider the importance of forgiveness and redemption. Despite the actions of Joseph's brothers and the wicked tenants, God's mercy and grace are still present. Joseph is ultimately able to forgive his brothers and reconcile with them, while in the parable, the landowner gives the tenants multiple chances to repent and change their ways. As Christians, we are called to emulate the forgiveness and mercy of God, even in the face of betrayal and injustice. We are reminded that while our actions have consequences, there is always room for redemption and healing when we turn toward God and seek His forgiveness. In conclusion, the readings from Genesis and Matthew provide us with important lessons on jealousy, betrayal, and the consequences of disobedience. They challenge us to reflect on our own actions and attitudes, while also reminding us of the importance of forgiveness and redemption. By striving to follow God's will and to love one another as He has loved us, we can avoid falling into the traps of envy and resentment and instead walk in His light and grace. May God bless you all.